G'day, I'm John Noble. I play Walter, or today, alternate. And I've had the fantastic opportunity to get our property master, Rob Smith, to come and show me and to show you some of the extraordinary props that they've put together and how they do it. Why don't you lead us through some of these props? I mean, I've actually played with most of these, I think.
That's right. I think, John, you'll remember this was on your head at one point. We had the illusion that the needles penetrated your brain, and then once the needles were in a certain distance, we did a color change on the lights.
How did you do that?
Well, we have a little box here that we have off camera. Actually, you can do this part.
Oh, that's what pushes
Move
it in.
the plunger in.
Here we go, plunging.
Yeah, there you go, and the needles are in the head. The lights change
Oh.
color. That means it's
That is really
positive.
cool.
Yeah.
This was from Grey Matters. And
That's
that
right.
was me, and that's my brains.
That's right. These are the shapeshifter devices.
golly, yes.
So this was our first prop that we made for the season, and it said he takes a device with 3 prongs, puts it in his mouth, and pushes upward. We had to actually do that to the actors, so we made a rubber version of the
I remember
prongs,
that.
and then we wanted to make it so that it could fit in a guy's pocket, but still extend and reach out to the...
I know, this is a brilliant prop. I used it once.
And there was the lighting effect with that.
Oh, I remember this one. My goodness me.
It was the neurostimulator.
I was trying to make a kid laugh, and so I danced around.
Oh, that was the first time you used it, that's right.
Now, these are very familiar to me.
Okay, so...
Tell us about them.
I've never done a show with more injections than Fringe. There's something about the writers and what they like. They must have a fear of having injections. So this is our kit for when we do a retractable syringe. So
Retractable, what do you mean by that?
retractable. Well, John, so there's no liquid in there right now.
Yep.
But you'll notice the needle will look like it's going into my finger, but it's not.
Wow.
It's spring-loaded. And then the other trick is when we have fluid in there and we push the plunger down, okay, the fluid actually goes into the chamber.
I actually know this because I work with these things every day, but some actors also have a fear of injections. So what we do is we can actually show them, well, that's not going to hurt. And we always do that beforehand to say, well, this is retractable, and let them hold it. I must tell you a trade secret. Just off the stages, they have a truck full of drawers, and in that drawers it would be a wonderful place to go exploring. They've got everything you can think of. So you'll say, oh, I need so-and-so, and they'll say, wait one, and they'll go back and find it in some drawer there somewhere. You can see that we're in the lab, in Walter's lab. Don't tell him I'm here, because I'm alternate. What are these, Rob? I don't recognise them.
Well, this was a scalpel that we made for the Observer in episode 219, and this was what he threatened Olivia with. It's got a little light in the edge.
What's the description of this one in your script?
Well, this one says he pulls out a weapon. It's sleek, like nothing we've ever seen before.
I remember quite a few of those descriptions.
Yes, that's actually probably the theme of our props this year.
The interesting thing about the set deck and properties is that I think and I didn't realise how much creativity actually comes from them. They're given a one-line description, and then they create this magic from their own, working with your team. You've got a team working
Exactly.
really having... What's this one over here, Rob?
Well, this was a case we made for Donald. He was the assassin in episode 208. So this was basically a lawyer's briefcase. We open it up, and he's got his fax machine inside. This is where he kept his assassin's weapon, which was a Desert Eagle that we stripped down and put it into the separate parts. And then his assignment was to find this particular person. So we had this rigged so that we could just hit a button and have the image come out of the printer.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, we had quite a bit of fun with that one. Well, there's this, the chamber that holds the heart, the object of
Show this to
219.
me. Yeah, I
Well, John,
remember
you
this.
can demonstrate on this one.
But I don't know how to do it.
If you put your finger just right on that.
All right,
yeah.
any finger?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you-
And just hold it there.
How does it know it's me?
Wow.
Oh, no, this is a secret.
Can't
My
tell you
goodness,
about
look at that.
And there's the artificial heart that was the
That
object
is
of desire.
extraordinary. May I?
Yes, please.
Oh, isn't that a beautiful thing?
Yes.
I remember using this in the episode.
That was made by our fantastic prosthetics crew.
What's this?
That's the Observer's cell phone. Basically, it's a compass, but they made it look like a cell phone, and then what we did was we laid in these
The language.
Observer glyphs. When I was asked to do this, they said, well, yeah, the Observer glyphs are in there, and I said, well, what are those? And they said, well...
Make them up?
Make them up.
What can you show me now?
Well, let's go over and look at the
Oh, my goodness
universe
me.
window.
Rob, this is one of my very favourites for the whole year because Walter used to peer into the other universe. A brilliant, brilliant prop. I saw that the description of this one is more specific than some of the ones we had. That one just down there. Could you read that out?
So Carla assembles the equipment, sophisticated, but the main parts are a bronze rectangle frame with bolts and rivets set up on a tripod. So that was our guideline for this.
which is still sparse, but it's a beautiful job, and it's got the controls down here. Part of the reason it's broken, if people remember 215, Walter gets very frustrated and angry and drunk, and he throws a bottle at it and it shatters it. I think, you know, it's worthwhile pointing out that what these guys do a lot of the time is work with our visual effects people. It's just amazing how the team pulls together. I'm thinking of some of the special effects stuff that's been put together is amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing, yeah.
It kind of all goes into the making of Fringe. This is a beautiful one.
I think this was quite a challenging one for them because they had to do the live action and they had to do the effect behind.
Totally. I remember once when I was doing it, sort of swinging it around so we could see in behind, watching Walton on the other side. The whole concept was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yes, and we were really happy with the way this piece turned out.
So that's Rob Smith for you, the genius behind the team of geniuses that put all this together for us. Thanks for spending time with us today, mate.
Pleasure, John.
Real pleasure. Thanks.